Hello, welcome to Extra Time, ladies and gentlemen. It is our Christmas party this evening. What could possibly go wrong?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have to leave you early this evening.
Why is that, Shaq?
Where are you going, Shaq?
To get a good night's rest.
No, you're staying over as well, aren't you?
I need to get 8 hours sleep every night.
Well, that's all right. You'd have to get up.
That may not happen tonight, Shaq.
What time do you have to get up tomorrow?
I wake up at 6 a.m. every day
Well, not tomorrow.
because I'm disciplined.
Hold on, you need 8 hours.
And
You won't be
dedicated.
getting up till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It'd be all right.
I tell you.
Is there a more meaningless competition than the FIFA Club World Cup? I just don't see the point of it. Sid, they love it in Spain because Real Madrid win it every year.
Well, that is one way of putting it, yeah. I mean, look, in a way, this competition, all it really is, I mean, unless you get a surprise, which then becomes, of course, kind of a huge act of shame for those clubs that are beaten that are from Europe. Basically, it's just a way of underlining the European Cup again, isn't it? So you won the European Cup, and here's like a little bit more. I'm not won over by it, I must admit. Don't like it.
Ian, you like it, don't you?
No, it's a horrible competition. I mean, there's too much football anyway. The clubs are too busy anyway. But there is a worse, more meaningless competition here in England called the Checker Trade Trophy.
Oh, what's that?
Yes. Yeah, well, don't go into it. We haven't got time. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
What a
Dan.
tease!
Look,
What a
Dan,
tease,
I'll
Ian.
send you all the details, and you can talk about it at your Christmas party tonight.
Oh, lovely. We'll FaceTime you in, Ian.
Yeah, well, I've been out with you. You're a bad man on a night out.
Say no more. Say no more.
Good that Mrs. Thomas doesn't watch Extra Time.
Move along, move along.
We'll be getting 8 hours sleep.
You need to give him your address.
Yes, please.
For Stevie,
Really?
why didn't you talk about Spurs all yesterday? We beat Arsenal on their ground, and all you wanted to talk about is Ozil not playing.
You just hate Spurs.
Carabao Cup.
Yep.
Is it really that interesting?
Wow.
You know, whoever wins it,
Whoever
wins
checker
it
trade
gets no
trophy.
respect. Gets no respect from anybody at all.
Oh.
So, why are you bothered?
You do at this stage. Semi-final stage, you get a little...
Ian, what do you think? Is Stevie...
Well, Stevie wasn't saying that when he was winning it with Liverpool, was he? The League Cup. Actually, no.
Well, shut
Seriously.
Well, actually, I'm
Yeah,
very
that was a good game
surprised,
last
Ian.
night. I thought the Tottenham Arsenal game was a good game.
You really surprised me because you know, when we were playing for it back then, it was actually a very important tournament. Correct?
Yes. I agree. I know what you're saying, that it hasn't quite got the same cachet now. But I guess it does. What I can't understand is a team like Leicester, what else are they playing for this season, making 7 changes at home to Manchester City? Go for it.
Do it. Go for it.
Go for it.
Very snooty tone.
like
Hey, that was when Stevie gets that to it. Well, I'm very surprised.
When we
Ian.
won with Liverpool, it was
Surprise.
far more meaningful.
I imagine Stevie hears that tone a lot. Sid, what does Valverde have to do in order to improve Coutinho's bad form?
Well, I think one of the keys with Coutinho is trying to find a regular position for him and settle him into it. I mean, he was bought in theory because the idea was that he could be a bit like Andres Iniesta on the left-hand side of a midfield 3. In truth, that doesn't entirely work, so he's perhaps a little bit more comfortable with the freedom of playing further up the pitch. But then, of course, you've got the question mark of where you put Dembele in. So I think it's more about continuity. I thought he played very well when he joined Barcelona last season. It's true that the beginning of this season hasn't been quite so good, but I think he needs fitness and continuity. I don't think there's a huge amount more than that. Fitness, continuity, and a regular role within the side.
Not for you today, Stevie. Can Stevie pronounce Sule's name properly? And does he actually think he is slow? The other centre-backs are, but he has run down Aubameyang, Werner and Sané.
Whoa. We watched the game yesterday, Bayern Munich against Leipzig. That was yesterday, correct?
Yeah,
It was yesterday the day before.
Right.
And Timo Werner was one-on-one in the penalty box with Sule.
Right.
All right?
Apparently it's Zula.
Zula. Okay, I beg your pardon. I will call him Zula from now on. But Timo Werner walked past him.
Oh.
He was a half a yard off him, and beat him by 2 yards over 3 yards. Oh. That's how slow Sule is, by the way.
Wow.
So, you want to get your eyes checked. You can't see this guy, can he run?
Ian, is there a name that you've always struggled with? I am not very good with Chanoglu. From Milan.
Dan Thomas, that's quite difficult.
All right. Ian's in a feisty
He's going after everybody.
He's never been the same since he went out with you that night, you know? Ever since that night.
Is there a name, Ian, that you shudder to when he comes into your commentary?
There's a bloke who used to play. There's a bloke who used to play for Fulham, Swedish guy, and I still can't say his name. He's very, very difficult. I used to have problems saying Deulofeu for some reason. I'd always get the F and the L mixed up when he first came to play in England. Don't ask me why, but you know, I mean, I think every commentator will tell you there are certain names that they just trip up on.
Well, you've got to have a go at the guy's name. Come on.
I don't think you can remember him.
Come on.
I can't remember.
No, you're going to have to look up the whatever.
I'm glad to say I can't remember him now.
Yes, you can.
The next tweet, Ian.
Yep.
How did you get so cool?
Oh. Wow.
He is very cool.
Wow.
Ask my children if they think that I'm cool.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
No, they think I'm a dinosaur. So hey, I'm flattered anybody asked that.
There we go. Finally, Sid. Is a horse an athlete?
Is the what?
Is a horse an athlete? This was after Justify was included in the top 20 athletes of 2018.
Is a horse an athlete?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I suppose a horse is an athlete if it runs very fast. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is a horse an athlete? I mean, Ruud van Nistelrooy was quite good, but Tish and all that. Sorry. Sorry, that was terrible.
Wow. I mean, Ian, where do you stand on this? You like your horses?
Yeah, I'm going to say no. I don't think so, really, because I think we're talking about athletes. We are talking about human beings, aren't we? Aren't we?
Yes, we are talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Generally speaking,
There is a point here, isn't there? I mean, the horse may or may not be an athlete, but the jockey certainly isn't, right?
Oh.
Sorry?
Is the jockey an athlete, Stevie? Your niece is a...
Of course the jockey's an athlete.
Well, the horse is working quite a lot harder than the jockey and running quite a lot faster than the jockey and quite a lot more muscular than the jockey. And if you were going to dope anyone to win a race, you wouldn't dope the jockey. You'd dope the horse, which surely tells you that the athletic output needs to come from the horse, not the jockey, right?
I'm willing to bet that if you dope up the jockey, the horse ain't going the right way. So, I mean, well, there you go. Let's be honest. And 100%, jockeys are absolutely athletes. Let me tell you. You talk about having to be in peak physical condition, which I would suggest is why we call humans athletes, because they're in a peak physical condition, which is incredible.
Oh, you've touched a nerve.
Thank you. Wow. That's all, Your Honour.
Being very serious today. Wow. Very serious.
That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you to Ian, to Sid. Shaka, did you talk in that segment? I don't feel
a lot of laughing.
Did we all say
I laughed a bit. I said I was going to get 8 hours sleep. I said that at the beginning.
Yes, you did that.
That's my contribution.
Which you're not going to.
That's my contribution to the extra time.
We'll be making sure
Are you working
don't.
tomorrow?
Yes.
So am I.
You're not off. You're off tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow. We're going to lie in. No danger. And then out again tomorrow night.
All right.
Hey, a beauty.
Open canvas today.
We will be back tomorrow. Be gentle. Thank you very much.